Good morning. Good morning. I'll get started in just a moment, but good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me this Saturday morning. Thank you all for being here. Good morning. Good morning, Jenna. I'll just give it another minute or so. But in the meantime, if you haven't already, I'm going to bring this a little closer. There's some beautiful light coming in my windows, and it just seems to be shining right in my face. Maybe I can't do anything about that. I don't know. I'll try bringing it a little closer and see if that makes it better. It kind of makes it a little worse. I'll just back it up again. Maybe a little further back. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining. My name is JoJoTJackson. I'm a yoga and meditation teacher here in Nashville. I'm also an Ayurvedic counselor. And this is a free meditation that I've been doing now for the last, I believe this is going to be coming to the end of week 3. Hey, good morning, Nita. But yeah, so I'm just keeping it going for as long as I can, as long as there's such a powerful need for this practice right now to help find some clarity in our lives, some grounding and some stillness. So like I said, this is a free practice, but I'm out of work right now, as along with a lot of yoga teachers. So if you do have any donations that you can spare, that would be greatly appreciated. My Venmo account is at JoJoJackson, and that's JO-JO. So at JoJoJackson. I also have a PayPal. That's you can find me at my email address, which is yogibassist@gmail.com. In addition to that, you can also find me on CashApp if you use CashApp, and that is going to be the little cash symbol, JoJoTJackson, and no hyphen in JoJo, just JoJoTJackson. And all that information is also on my Instagram page. If you visit at Yogi Bassist on my Instagram page, you will find all of my payment options there if you want to donate anything, and that will be greatly appreciated. Other than that, if you can't donate, no worries. Everyone is welcome. One other thing that I also want to invite you all to is today is going to be a global meditation day all over the world. People all over the world are going to be meditating for global peace at it's going to be at 9:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're in Eastern Standard Time, it'll be 10:45 p.m. If you're on different parts of the world, it'll be according to whatever that is for you. But everyone's going to be meditating at the same time today and this evening. I live in Tennessee, so I'm going to be doing it at the Central Standard Time at 9:45 p.m. And I'm going to live stream my own meditation. Hey, sorry about that, my video paused. But yeah, so I'm going to be on my own Instagram account at Yogi Bassist, guiding meditation there. So if you guys want to join me for global meditation this evening, please do. Again, we're going to be meditating for world peace, and there's going to be thousands of people all over the world meditating at the same time. So it's going to be a global community and a global meditation movement. So please join. If you're not able to join me on Instagram, you can just do your own practice, and there's a lot of information as to what everyone's going to be practicing this evening. Other than that, we'll go ahead and get started. So if you haven't already, find yourself a comfortable seat, and you can sit on the floor, you can sit in a chair, on your sofa, a bolster, a meditation cushion. If you're in bed, that's okay too. Maybe just sit up in bed. Some of what we're doing may not be the best if you're still laying down. So just finding a place where the spine can come upright and the hips can start to ground into the earth. Letting yourself settle down, starting to let go of what else is going on, and giving yourself permission just to be here now, just as you are. We'll just start off by taking some easy movement, waking up the spine. So we'll take some Sufi circles, some big circles with the torso. Just feel your body weight shifting in the four corners of your hips. And then switching directions, rolling out the torso the other way. And then coming back to center, returning to stillness. Just letting the spine settle. And now we'll take some big circles with the shoulders. And just to let you all know, you probably know by now if you've been here with me in the morning, but I do have a dog. So if you hear weird noises or if he starts barking, he's just trying to get my attention. So we can just ignore him if needed. Good. And then switch directions. Roll it the other way. I like to squeeze my shoulder blades together a little bit when I pass them back. You can try and see how that feels for you. And then releasing those circles. Let's take some figure 8 circles with the shoulders. Just let the arms be heavy. Just kind of let the arms be along for the ride. And then switching directions. Making those figure 8 infinity circles. Feel the shoulder blades gliding across the back of the rib cage. Feel the chest and the collarbones moving. And then releasing those circles. Let's pump the shoulders. And then let it go. Take a moment and check in. And now we'll stretch out the neck a little bit. We'll start with the upper neck and the jaw. So we're just going to open and close the mouth really big as though we were taking some big bites of a sandwich or yawning. So just opening and closing the mouth a few times. Letting go of that movement. Taking a moment to observe, notice the softness in the jaw, the sensations in the face. Good. Now keeping that soft feeling in the jaw, that soft sensation in the jaw, we're going to tense up the neck muscles. So tense neck muscles, you might feel them kind of quivering and shaking a little bit, and that's totally normal. With those tense neck muscles and a soft jaw, we'll start to make clockwise circles. Leading with the chin, just stretching out the neck and guiding the movement with the chin. The circles don't have to be super big. You just want to stretch out the front of the throat, stretching the left and right side neck. Now next time the chin comes to chest, switch directions to counterclockwise circles. In soft jaw, tensed neck muscles. Next time your chin comes to chest, leave it there. And then soften the neck. Relax the shoulders and the neck. And with those soft and relaxed neck muscles, we'll do the same thing. Starting with clockwise circles, leading the circles with the chin. And now being mindful not to let the head hang back too heavy. We just want to feel an opening in the front of the throat, an opening in the left and right side neck. Next time the chin's to chest, switch directions. Now counterclockwise circles. Soft neck muscles, soft jaw. And the next time your chin's to chest, leave the head there for a moment. Just let it hang heavy, chin to chest. And with an inhale, slowly lift the head. Take a moment. Notice how that feels. Observing the sensations in the body. we're going to explore a breathing practice. It's called Kapalabhati Pranayama. We've been exploring this technique all week. So if you've been joining me, you're probably feeling pretty familiar. But for anyone that's new, Kapalabhati Pranayama is sometimes called breath of fire. And if you've ever been to a Hot 26 class, it's the very last breathing practice at the very end of class where you're breathing in and out of the mouth. So we're going to do that, Kapalabhati Pranayama. I've also learned it's also kind of more accurately called skull shining breath. It's very invigorating for the mind. It kind of massages the brain with the movement of the exhale and helps to stimulate the positive qualities of the mind. It's also very good for the digestion. It stokes the internal fire, Agni, and this practice, since it is kind of forceful on the exhale, you might find that there is some stuff that's coming up and out of the nostrils. We're going to practice breathing in and out of the nose. So if you do find that you have some mucus or some things coming out of the nostril, that's what we want. It's also a cleansing action. It's a type of kriya. So as you're pushing that air out and expelling all that stuff that you don't need, some mucus might come along with that, and that's good. We want that. And since we're in the privacy of our own home, it's okay to let all that stuff come out. So we are going to be breathing in and out of the nostrils, and the focus is going to be on the exhalation. So it's going to kind of look like this. It's going to sound like that too. Again, you notice how the focus was on the exhalation, and we're just going to really push the belly up and in to force out that exhalation. The inhale happens automatically, so you don't have to really make any effort for the inhale. If you're finding that you're having some problems kind of feeling it out there, then what you can do is you can take one or both of your hands and just rest it on your belly. And then as you're pushing that belly up and in, you can feel it happening. You can feel that belly action and the diaphragm pushing the air out. In addition, since we'll be pressing through the nostrils, if you find that it feels like your nostrils are going to kind of cave in when you're breathing in, then take your 2 index fingers and bring them to the upper corners of your nostrils, kind of right around where the bone and the cartilage meet. There's a couple marma points there called phana marma, and just gently press down at those marma points and kind of lift them up and out a little bit, kind of spreading those spaces open. And you're just going to open up the sinuses, open up the nasal cavities, and it'll make it a lot easier to breathe and to learn how to keep those nostrils open. If during the practice you feel that it's getting hard to maintain breathing in and out of the nose, you're welcome to open the mouth and just continue it through the mouth. We're going to do this for 60 seconds. And what I'm going to do is when we reach the 5-second mark when we're almost done, I'm just going to count down with my fingers like that so you know when we're almost done with the 5 seconds. So preparing for the practice, let's take a big full inhale and a big exhale. And now we'll begin. Big inhale. Big inhale, full exhale. And just take a moment to observe the effects of Kapalabhati Pranayama. You can close the eyes, or you can start to have a soft and low gaze toward the tip of the nose, or the third eye center between the eyebrows. turn the attention deep within, releasing the outside world completely, releasing the 5 physical senses and all of the energy that you would normally use to interact with the outside world through those 5 senses. Start to bring all of that energy inward, connecting to a deep and profound, yet subtle inner awareness. Listening to the beautiful sound of the singing bell. Inviting the beautiful sound of the singing bell to guide you home to your true self. Inviting the beautiful sound of the singing bell to guide you deep within, home to your highest and truest self. Cultivating an attitude of compassion, an attitude of courage, an attitude of curiosity. And if at any point you find the mind wandering or becoming distracted, that's okay. Offer yourself compassion. Stay courageous, stay curious, and return to the practice whenever you're ready. Turning the attention to the dark space behind the eyebrows. And turning the mental awareness, focusing in on that dark, quiet space behind the eyebrows, where nothing exists, yet everything is possible. In that dark space behind the eyebrows, start to visualize a brilliant and radiant flame. A brilliant and radiant glowing flame, no bigger than that of a candle flame. Visualizing a brilliant, radiant, glowing flame in that space of the mind. Visualizing this fire of the mind glowing brightly, radiantly, brilliantly, illuminating the mind, illuminating the darkness, casting out the shadows of fear, doubt, ignorance, and bestowing the radiant qualities of intelligence, intuition, clarity, discernment, radiating from that brilliant fire in the mind. Visualize this radiant fire of the mind growing bigger and brighter, illuminating all of the mind, bestowing the qualities of intelligence, discernment, clear perception, intuition, illuminating the darkness of the mind, casting out the shadows of ignorance, fear, or doubt. Merging with the fire of Tejas, that bright fire of intelligence, the bright fire of discernment, of clear perception, the bright fire of intuition, the fire of Tejas, that bright and radiating fire in the mind. Holding that beautiful image of the fire of the mind glowing brightly, gently bring the palms heart center. Let the thumbs rest at the breastbone, and with the fire glowing brightly in the mind, turn your awareness to the heart. Just behind the breastbone, the spiritual heart center, the abode of the truest, highest self, the soul. And joining me in chanting the Gayatri mantra. If you know it, please join along. If not, just opening your hearts and minds to the sound of the mantra. We can all start together with Om. Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitor Varanyam, Bhargo Devasya Dimahi, Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Tat Sat. Slowly invite awareness back to the body. Reconnecting to the outside world and reconnecting to the physical self. Hear the sounds of the world around you and hear the sounds coming from within you. Invite gentle movement. Notice the temperature of the room and textures on the skin. Softly blink open the eyes and just take in what you see. And swallow a few times. Notice the watery sensation of the mouth and flavors on the tongue. And deepen the breath. Smell the aromas of the world around you. Thank you all for joining me this morning in practice, for sharing your presence, your energy with me, and for giving me the opportunity to guide you in this practice and to share my presence and my energy with you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. I will be, I'm not going to be guiding meditation tomorrow. I take off on Sundays for myself to have my own private meditation and to rest. So I will see you all again on Monday instead. Have a beautiful rest of your day.